This next video is going to focus on units of measurement. Chemistry is an experimental science where measurements are made. Now let's stop and think about this for a little bit, because every formula, every equation, any theory that's developed in our textbook all comes from experimental evidence. Chemists go into the lab, they mix chemicals together, they make observations. To make these observations, we need to come up with some type of scale or some type of unit to express what we're measuring in the lab. So let's talk about the units of measurement, or SI units, as we will refer to them in this particular course. So there are various physical quantities which we will investigate in this course. The common ones are mass, which has an SI unit of a kilogram. We have length, which we will measure in meters. Time has an SI unit of seconds. Temperature has an SI unit of Kelvin. The amount of a substance will have an SI unit of mole. Electric current has an SI unit of an amp. And there will be various other units that we will look at when we're trying to compare prefixes from, say, the metric system with SI units. This kind of gives us, a little bit more work to do sometimes with something we'll call conversion factors or dimensional analysis, which we'll cover a bit later. But we need to know how to convert between each of these units. And these SI units are the standard units that we use worldwide. Because remember, there's chemistry going on in every other country of the world, not just here in the United States. When we go and perform an experiment and use these particular units, we can kind of look at the measurements that we make. And there's two terms that we need to define here that will become very important when we come into the lab. The first one is precision, which we can define, or we can say that this indicates the degree of reproducibility of a measured quantity. So that precision depends on how good you are at making a particular measurement. The next term we want to define is accuracy. Accuracy provides a measure of how close the measured value is to the true value. This is going to depend on the quality and the calibration of the device that you're going to use to measure in the lab. You will become very, very familiar with precision and accuracy in the laboratory setting.